back, folks. My next guest tonight plays Zoe on the CBS series Sybil. She also plays Madonna's lover in the upcoming film 4 Rooms. Let's take a look.
Kiva. Wait, God, I had to get some supplies for this boring-ass night. What did I tell you about smoking?
You smoke? That's right, I do, and I'm addicted.
So, welcome to this week's edition of Who is a Hypocrite?
That's enough, Kiva.
You're not my mother.
Yes, I am.
Then why are we sleeping together?
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Alicia Witt. Let us talk about this clip for just a second. Thank you very much for coming.
Oh, sure.
But you have a controversial love scene with Madonna in this movie, a lesbian love scene.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
Well, I hope I enjoyed it.
Tell me about it.
All right. Well, the thing is, there's this rumor going around that there was this controversial kiss/love scene/racy thing going on.
Mm-hmm.
But in fact, all it was a simple kiss on the nose. Madonna kisses me on the nose. That's all it is. I have no idea how it...
And it all got turned into this thing that people were saying.
All this publicity. All these blurbs are appearing that Miramax cut it out because it was too racy, and Alice Leandros didn't like it. But that's not true. She loved it. It's been the movie, and...
So all Madonna did was kiss you on the nose.
That's right.
The full extent of it.
It was like a loving kiss, the kind of kiss you'd get on the mouth, but it was like on the nose. Exactly.
That never happens to me, but that's okay.
It was nice.
Really?
It should happen to everyone.
That's a sweet message for the 90s. Thank you. I appreciate that. All right, let's talk about... I want to inform people in case anyone doesn't know, because on Sybil, your character, very normal teenager.
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah.
But your own teenage experience was a little unusual, wasn't it?
Well, the funny thing is that I'm on the show, and I'm playing this normal girl who's 17 years old, going to school, rebelling against her mother and her parents. But in fact, I never went to public school. When I was 17, I was living on my own in Los Angeles, supporting myself, playing piano at the Beverly Wilshire. And
At the hotel. You were playing piano bar.
In the lobby lounge.
Where did you were educated by who then? Were you educated?
By my parents.
By your parents at home?
My parents taught me at home, and it was a wonderful kind of system. Very
Were there
unusual.
regular hours? I mean, your parents would wake you up at 8:30 and they would serve you cafeteria food at lunch? I mean, how would it work? I don't quite understand how.
Well, it was very, very varied. We'd get up at 12 midnight sometimes if we felt like it and play the piano. Or if we got interested in a certain math or algebra subject, we could spend the entire day on that.
Really?
Or once there was a science project that I had, which was, in fact, my pet spider.
You had a pet spider?
Yeah.
You're going to be on Corbin Burnson's show, I think.
Okay.
But, so you had a pet...
I had a pet spider. When I was 8 or 7 years old, I wished for Christmas for an egg sack from Santa Claus, because I fell in love with the story Charlotte's Web.
And you asked Santa for an egg sack.
And I got it. That's the weird thing. It was there. I had 3 egg sacks on Christmas morning. This little spider laid her eggs in my bedroom and lived there for an entire year. My father would collect moths and flies and feed it to her on tweezers. She mated with 2 males that came to the nest. She laid 8 egg sacs. They all hatched. We never killed a single one of them. Our house was full of spiders for years to come. Her name was Talinbia.
I was trying to absorb as much of this as I could. And then you get to the fact that the spider's named what?
Talinbia.
Talinbia.
Talinbia. Tallenbea.
Oh, of course, yes. What are you talking about? And this was a science project, so this was the way that your parents would instruct you, is you'd grow a lot of spiders.
Spiders.
Okay. Do you feel this is a well-rounded education you have now? Do you feel like you're ready to go out in the world? And
Well, it was basically just everything that we felt like learning. We learned all that we had to learn. I have a brother as well who was also educated at home. And I finished when I was 14. It was wonderful because this way we kept the love of learning.
Okay.
It was great.
Now, you were a precocious child, right? You spoke very early. Is that true?
Yeah. Well, it's true that I spoke very early.
How early is early?
1 month old. But
you spoke when you were 1 month old?
Yeah.
What did you say?
My parents my mother, in fact.
How do you know it just wasn't gas?
I don't know.
You know.
It could have been. I don't remember. Like,
yeah, I think she just said something. 1 month old, that's incredible.
No, the story goes...
1 month?
I know. Well, I don't know.
And you were driving at 6 months, I'm told.
Right?
That's amazing.
And
Now, do you remember? I mean, I'm serious about this. 1 month old, do you remember what you said or what happened?
What the story goes like is that my mother was telling me a bedtime story, and at the ending of the story, as she changed my diaper, I said the end.
Really? Mm-hmm. That's very strange. I mean, what's the earliest recorded time that a baby spoke? Would probably be what, Andy?
I have no idea.
You haven't said a word.
Yeah.
You're just
Thanks for backing me up there, Andy. I appreciate that.
What I do. I sit here.
Just sitting there watching the onlookings, enjoying yourself.
He's observing. He's a voyeur.
The checks cash the same either way.
It's the beauty of the job.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna. Are you dating anyone right now? Just before we go, I know that that's a showbiz question that I'm legally obliged to ask.
No, I'm not dating anyone right now.
Okay, I asked it, then we're done. All right.
Oh, wait a minute. I have to say hello to the Sybil softball team. This is my ball, and I'm sorry it sounds funny. I had never played softball before in my life. And on the last day, we beat the nanny, and I won this ball.
You beat the nanny?
Yes.
Wow!
We play all these different
networks. We kicked the nanny's ass.
We did. We are a terrible team. We did really badly, but we tried our hardest. And I'm the most improved player, so I'd never played softball before in my life.
You'd never been out of the house. You were living with spiders. What are you talking about? Of course you're the most improved player. You hadn't seen sunlight till you were 20. All right. Well, the show is Sybil, Sundays at 8 on CBS, and the movie 4 Rooms is next month. My dyslexia gets worse with every show. Alicia Witt, thank you very much. Nice to have you here. We'll be right back. Stick around. That's our show of the night, folks. I want to thank my guests. Stay tuned for Friday night. Good night.